Hey YouTube, Joyboy here. Got a discussion topic for you today. This is going to be based off of this last chapter, chapter 826, and the new character revealed, Sanji's sister, Reiju Vinsmoke. And so a lot of people discussed her powers after this last chapter because it seems like maybe her powers have been revealed either by her actions or her appearance or a combination of the two of those things. I even did a theory on it. But I specifically want to delve into what the most popular idea is right now, and why maybe we should expand our thinking to other things as well, because even the best idea out there right now isn't without its own problems. So I'm going to try and navigate this as best as I possibly can, but in general, it can come off as negative or in some way attacking another person's theory when you do a theory basically saying why another theory might not be true. And that's not really the goal that I have for this particular video. More than anything, I want to highlight a particular theory, why it's popular, potential problems with it, and bring up all the other ideas that could potentially also be correct as well, because given that it's a theory, there's multiple possibilities out there. And as of now, there's really no theory that really stands out to me as being flawless or without its own problems. So as most of you know now, the most popular idea, it seems like, for the double fruit power of Reiju Vinsmoke is the Monarch Butterfly double fruit. This was made by Flying Panda and was given the Rogers Base seal of approval. And I will agree up to a certain point. I think that this theory is very plausible. And has probably the highest chance of being right. And so the reason why I really like this theory isn't because she has wings, which is probably the reason why this theory initially became popular. It's because she likes to eat poison. Now, the Monarch Butterfly itself does not eat poison, but the caterpillar that becomes the Monarch Butterfly does actually eat the milkweed plant, which is why the Monarch Butterfly's other name is the milkweed butterfly, and that plant is poisonous. And so, you know, despite the fact that it doesn't fit completely correct, I do like that the butterfly, at least the previous stage of the Monarch Butterfly, does actually eat poison, which is a huge concept and theme for Reiju Vinsmoke, also known as Poison Pink. So this is really why I think the Monarch Butterfly theory is probably at the top right now. However, it's not without its issues, and one of those issues is actually her appearance. She looks like a butterfly, and you might say to yourself, well, why is that a problem? She's wearing butterfly wings. This is the most easiest theory in the world to get, and maybe I'm looking into this too much, and that could potentially be the thing. But I've been in theories, I've been reading theories and reading One Piece manga for a while now with an eye out for theories, and I have to say I've never seen Oda so obviously hint at someone's double fruit as to have them be transformed into their zone fruit user immediately the first time that we see him. That's really just unprecedented. And actually, the only situation here that I can find that would be similar to this is actually would prove or be an example of why Reiju isn't a butterfly, which is that we first saw Monet, and Monet was a harpy. She was half bird, half woman. And so basically what the assumption people are making is because Reiju has butterfly wings, that she must be a butterfly. That's like thinking, well, Monet must be some sort of bird fruit or a harpy fruit because she looks like a harpy. As we know, Monet didn't have a harpy fruit, she had a snow fruit, and there was something else that explained her appearance. And so in the case of Reiju Vinsmoke, something similar could be going on, specifically the fact that the Vinsmokes are experts in technology. They are masters of technology. You can see with the shoes of both Reiju and Yanji that they are using technology even when they're first introduced. I think it's possible that these wings are part of her outfit, which is a technologically advanced outfit that happens to look like a butterfly. Now, if she also ends up having to be a butterfly zone fruit user, then that's really convenient, but I really doubt that that would be the case just from a Oda. You know, I don't think that Oda would have made it so obvious for us at this point in time. That's not something that he normally does. And then to go along with this whole idea that maybe that the wings are part of her outfit is that you can see with the way that she's dressed, she's clearly not in her hybrid zone form right now. She's not half butterfly, half human right now. She's clearly wearing some sort of outfit. You can see that with the shoes, you can see that with the breast cups or whatever they are. This clearly looks like some sort of outfit. And the only thing that really looks kind of legit is her wings. But even her wings have the same pattern that you see on her clothes. And so from this, it kind of leads me to believe that, I don't think that she would be transformed into her zone form this early. And the patterns are the same on the wings as on the rest of the clothes. I just think that the wings are just part of her outfit. And there's really nothing that suggests to me that these wings aren't a part of her outfit. And so going back to this whole Reiju Vinsmoke, she eats poison, right? And this is a huge theme on her character. If she were to be a Monarch Butterfly, it doesn't exactly fit 100%. And I've touched on this, but I'm going to expand a little bit, which is that the Monarch Butterfly is poisonous. That's a huge deal with the Monarch. You don't want to eat one because it's poisonous. And this is because the caterpillar that becomes the Monarch Butterfly feeds on the milkweed plant, which is poisonous. But the Monarch Butterfly itself doesn't eat poison. It's just poisonous. You don't want to eat it. But Reiju Vinsmoke, she can eat poison. That's a huge theme on her character. And also, even if that's based simply off the previous form of the Monarch Butterfly, the caterpillar, there's still a problem because the caterpillar only eats this one specific kind of poison from the milkweed plant. It doesn't eat all kinds of poison, and it wouldn't be, I don't think it would be more immune to poison than someone like Luffy, who was exposed to the Poison Man Magellan. And another thing worth mentioning is that whenever Reiju ended up transferring the burst, somehow removing the poison from Luffy to her, we can see that it actually infects her for a brief moment. She starts developing the little scabs or whatever they are that indicates that she's been poisoned, and then they go away. This is kind of unusual. If she's actually immune to the poison, like she should be, I would figure that she would never have gotten those in the first place, because when Luffy first eats the poison from the fish, he doesn't immediately turn into, start getting those little scab things that we see. And so it makes me wonder if maybe she legitimately just transferred the sickness to her or something along those lines. I'm not sure if I can explain this, but it certainly isn't the reaction that I would expect from someone who's just completely immune. It's like she transferred it and then killed it within her body. And the last thing that I think is worthy of discussion is this panel right here. What the hell is this? If anyone can explain this, I believe that this is probably really important, but I have no idea what is going on. But again, I may be looking too much into this than what is really required. And so that's really all I want to say about the Monarch Butterfly idea. Like I said, I think it's the best idea, but it isn't without its issues. So to go into a different idea, and this is probably my second favorite idea out of all the ideas that came out, is that maybe she doesn't have any devil fruit at all, but everything that you see is a product of her, of technology, and her own natural assassin type abilities, which is that maybe they're like sort of like Frankie in a way, where they have access to all sorts of kind of technology, including maybe something that was actually withdrawing the poison from Luffy, and that maybe she likes poison so much because as an assassin, as I said before, as an assassin, maybe she was poison trained or whatever, to be resistant to many kinds of poison for the purposes of her profession being assassination, supposedly. And so going along with this idea, we can see that Reiju's brother Yanji also has this little circle symbol going on, the same that she does. And so if we assume that this is her butterfly form or whatever, it would be really awkward for her to have the same symbol as him after being transformed. And so I think that this is just the symbol of basically the Vinsmoke technology or whatever. This is what is put on the Vinsmoke's clothes, and so you can see that both on Yanji and on Reiju, and this would be definite support for the idea that Reiju is just simply wearing technology. So I'm not going to get into the pros and cons of each of these other theories like I did for the Monarch Butterfly theory, but I want you to know that the Monarch Butterfly theory is probably the best one right now. But I just wanted to include some other ideas to go along with my other idea in the actual theory post that I had, that she might have the vacuum fruit. And this is just to keep an open mind as to the various possibilities that are still out there. And that even though it may seem obvious that she might have the butterfly fruit, it may not be the case. as you know, Rogers Bay said that it was confirmed, almost confirmed, and I definitely am not sitting where he is as far as my opinion of this particular theory. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. So leave a comment if you have something to say. Subscribe if you like this kind of content. Let me know if you like these discussion type posts as well. Yeah, have a wonderful day.